Bonjour, good morning, Sabah al-Khair, Boker Tov. It's a privilege being here with you. Thank you for welcoming Jerusalem Peacebuilders, our wonderful participants and staff, to be here with you this morning on this beautiful Sunday. So I joined Jerusalem Peacebuilders in 2019. And before that, my first experience with peacebuilding was when I was the same age as these young participants sitting here. I was 15 years old, and my school started a joint project. My school in Nazareth, I'm from Nazareth, started a joint project with a Jewish school from Jerusalem. And I didn't want to go at the time. I was too stressed about it. And my parents insisted that I go. And I'm glad that they did, because I had the time of my life. We had a lot of difficult conversations, but we had so much fun together. We ate food, good food. We had lots of fun activities. And by the end of it, it was a life-changing experience. And this is one of the events in my life that brings me into Jerusalem Peacebuilders, into this peacebuilding work. Now, Jerusalem Peacebuilders is an interfaith organization started by the Reverend Nicholas Porter and his wife Dorothy. I believe they served here in this church for many years. And this organization aims to build bridges between the different communities in Israel that come from different faiths through interfaith dialogue and peace building. We believe in Jerusalem Peacebuilders that connecting people together, that contact together, combined with education, good education, can have impact. This morning we heard from Deacon Richard from the reading of the gospel about the seed that grows into a tree. And this year we have been truly blessed. We had 69 participants last year, and this has grown to almost 100 participants just in our youth programs. We also have other programs with adults. We worked with 32 schools this year, and we're expecting this number to increase to 60 in September. We've also been officially recognized. Our school programs have been officially recognized by the Ministry of Education. 100 programs were submitted for approval, for recognition. Only 4 out of the 100 were approved, and 2 of these were Jerusalem Peacebuilders. So we've been very blessed this year. Indeed, the seed has become a tree and has become like the net, bringing more people into the organization. I want to connect our work to the 2 other readings that we heard this morning. And I would like to start by the reading read so beautifully by our participant Zohar in Hebrew. The reading is about, it's the story at the end of the day. The story is about deception. Laban deceives Jacob. Jacob works 7 years to marry the woman that he loves, and then he gets her elder sister. And then after that happens, he hears the excuse about the custom. So we have deception here. But there is a powerful irony in this, because we know that Jacob also deceived his father before. And we know that his own children deceive him when their jealousy turns into violence against their brother Joseph, and they throw him into the pit. And then they lie to their father, telling him that his son had been killed by a wild animal. So deception leads into deception. It leads into jealousy, leads into violence, and it's a cycle. And in many ways, this helps us also understand the violence around the world. That violence leads to violence, and the only way to stop this cycle is by doing something about it, by intervening. And this is what we hope to do in Jerusalem Peacebuilders. I would like to relate to another beautiful reading this morning from the book of Romans, read to us by Maria. And I love this verse. I've always loved this verse. The verse says, "We know that all things work together for good for those who love God, who have been called according to his purpose." And I ask myself, this God that the three religions worship, what is his purpose? Who is he, this God? And I turn here to our Abrahamic heritage. The first one is from Islam. Islam has 99 beautiful names for God. Among these names are the source of peace, the compassionate and the merciful, and the all-forgiving. And if we turn to Judaism, we encounter these same divine qualities: mercy, compassion, forgiveness, and peace. In Christianity, Jesus tells us, "Blessed are the peacemakers." We are told that God is love, and we are challenged to love our enemies, which is not an easy thing. Dialogue is difficult. Peace is difficult. It's the harder path. But we can do it through this shared heritage that we have inherited from our father Abraham. These are, just to remember, compassion, mercy, forgiveness, human dignity, peace, and many others. Over the past 10 years, I saw the participants grow. I saw them come closer together. They've had a lot of difficult moments. They had difficult conversations, but they were able to carry their friendship through until this is almost the final day. And I'm really proud of them for doing this. This is the beginning of breaking that cycle of violence. Maybe you have spotted some of these participants on the bus on the way to the lake, dressed in bathroom robes, white bathroom robes that they took from the hotel. It was a wonderful scene to see on the bus. None of this would have been accomplished without the help of our dedicated staff, so I thank them from the bottom of my heart. We had a lot of difficult moments, but they have stood through steadfast in all of the program. I want to finish by thanking Father Michael and the congregation of Emmanuel Church for welcoming the group here this morning, for their generosity, and for opening your homes to our participants this evening. Thank you so much. A special thank you to Deacon Richard for all his hard work in organizing this program. Thank you, Richard. Richard started the work early in November and has been working so hard since. We have a lot to learn from you about generosity, about service. Thank you so much. Thank you all for walking alongside these young people on their journey. And I pray from the bottom of my heart that you all have a blessed week. And we look forward to chatting with you in the coffee break. Thank you.